A jury rules that Katy Perry actually did rip off a Christian rap song, but this is not the first example of the court slapping music superstars with judgments. Check out this story and more famous songs that were deemed legally stolen. Katy Perry came up on the losing end of her trial over whether or not she copied her 2013 hit song Dark Horse from a 2008 Christian rap song. The 9-member federal jury returned the unanimous verdict, and now the case moves to the penalty phase to determine how much Perry and her defendants will owe. Katy Perry, Dr. Luke, and Juicy J were sued back in 2014 by Christian rappers Marcus Gray, who goes by the name of Flame, and Chike Ojukwu. They were accused of ripping off the gospel group's song Joyful Noise. The gospel group said that Katy was responsible for, quote, creating a false association between the music of Joyful Noise and the anti-Christian witchcraft, paganism, black magic, and Illuminati imagery evoked by defendants' song, especially the music video version. Perry, Juicy J, and Luke denied all allegations of wrongdoing, but obviously the jury didn't buy their reasoning. The song most likely pulled in a boatload of cash because it spent 4 weeks at #1 on the Billboard charts and earned Perry a Grammy nomination in 2014 for Best Pop Duo Performance. Some experts think that during the penalty phase, Perry will try and pass the fault and the blame to Dr. Luke, who produced the song. Famous songwriter Diane Warren, who wrote songs for Justin Bieber, Whitney Houston, and Britney Spears, weighed in on the matter and mentioned how she stays out of legal trouble.
You know, some of the stuff is kind of crazy with some of the plagiarism stuff now, where they're suing you for a vibe or something like that, or a chord progression, and there's only so many chords and so some of it, you know, is a little bit out of hand right now, to be honest. I write by myself, see? It works out.
Probably one of the most well-known music disputes happened in 2018 when the court confirmed that Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams copied Blurred Lines from Marvin Gaye. A U.S. federal appeals court upheld a copyright infringement verdict against Thicke and Williams, saying they illegally copied their 2013 hit from the song Gotta Give It Up. This one was a split decision from a 3-judge panel, and they said Marvin Gaye's family was entitled to over $5 million and 50% of interest in ongoing royalties from Blurred Lines. This case was extremely important and closely watched by the music industry. Many musicians said that the ruling will affect the artist's creativity, but Gaye's family lawyer Richard S. Bush was quoted saying the ruling encourages today's writers to create original work that does not take advantage of the success of others while pawning it off as their own. Robin Thicke and Pharrell still stand by the fact that they are different songs, but they were forced to hand over a lot of dough. Another landmark case was Vanilla Ice vs. Queen and David Bowie in 1990. Anyone that has listened to both songs knows that Ice Ice Baby is musically based on the song Under Pressure, but Vanilla Ice insisted that the two melodies are distinct because he added a beat between the notes. The case was settled out of court and cost Vanilla an undisclosed sum, but also Bowie and members of Queen received songwriting credit on the track. Years later, Vanilla Ice was on the Dan Patrick Show and said that he was joking about the differences between the songs and claimed that he now owns the rights to Under Pressure.
I actually learned about publishing because of the lawsuit, because that's where I ended up actually buying the song, because it was actually David Bowie and Queen.
Yeah.
And so they didn't have the actual rights to it, so I went to Brian May and I actually bought the song. And
the guitar player for Queen.
Yeah, but I actually own the song. So I bought it like Michael Jackson owns the Beatles. It was cheaper than the lawsuit. So Under Pressure, Ice Ice Baby, same difference.
We're sure that many others will get into legal trouble when it comes to music, but hey, isn't imitation the highest form of flattery?